Alright, as always, you can go to YouTube channel My Medical Nightmare and see 40 plus hours video on everything that happened to me. Alright, a new complaint has surfaced on the Better Business Bureau website. This one is against American Health Imaging. This is for the location in Decatur, Georgia. Alright, so the problem here is the complainant received a scan at an American Health Imaging location. And I've done several videos on this medical practice. They have many locations around Birmingham, Alabama as well. My issues were very similar to what is described in this February 26, 2024 report. My own visit was in 2019. The new complainant mentions they went into the location, had a scan, had their doctor look at the pictures, issue a report, and they missed a very crucial injury that was subsequently discovered by another doctor. And you can read here what happened to them when they tried to go to AHI American Health Imaging and have their error corrected. L4, L5 vertebrae is in your lower back. So this complainant describes a rude lady that she spoke to, as well as an unpalatable excuse. She says that she was so rude and treated the complainant disrespectfully and unprofessionally, and they hung up the phone on her. And yeah, this is totally unacceptable, unprofessional business practice. So you may read this and you may be like, oh, this is an isolated incident. This is a one-off. But no, I will play my own call when I try to have my MRI errors acknowledged. And you can hear what happened to me. Almost exactly the same thing. So I will assume that this practice of being rude and hanging up the telephone must be a company policy. So when you go in and you want to have a scan done, they'll gladly take your $500 cash to do the scan for you. You have problems after the fact, and you can see what happens. My own case, I went in and had a cervical neck scan done. They outsourced the reading of the MRI to Dr. Angus Baird MD, who is a member of Birmingham Radiological Group. There's major problems with this group and doctor. They are negligent. The doctor said no injuries appeared in the pictures. I'll put the pictures up here once again so everybody can examine them. And you can see for yourself that an injury does in fact appear where Dr. Angus Baird wrote in his report that there were no injuries. I tried to have this corrected with American Health Imaging. You can hear my experience was hung up on. That wouldn't help me. I called the radiology organization that Dr. Angus Baird belongs to in an attempt to contact him directly, which should be my right as a patient under the care of this doctor. Birmingham Radiological Group would not place me in contact with this doctor. I tried to call the CEO of American Health Imaging, Scott W. Arant. He did not answer his telephone and did not return my call. Several years have lapsed since that call, and this is still an outstanding, unresolved issue. So if you're out there and an example of difficulties dealing with American Health Imaging appear on your desk, please take this seriously, because there are two examples back to back and confirmed on the true first-hand experience dealing with their customer service. This is totally unacceptable. Alright, so in this call I attempt to contact radiologist Angus Baird MD. And this doctor, he read an MRI scan that I had done at American Health Imaging in Birmingham, Alabama, May 15th, 2019. This cost $500 cash. So in this scan I was told that no injuries appeared. However, if you look at the images, you'll see that I have signs of head trauma. And I believe that I broke a bone in the underside of my skull. That's the basilar area, occipital condyle, condylar canal region. And you may be able to see infection in this area. And the pain in this area, this is the reason that I had this MRI scan done. It was missed by this radiologist. Alright, so the phone number I found, it leads to Birmingham Radiological Group. And they tell me they can't connect me directly to the doctor, and I should call American Health Imaging, where I had the MRI scan done. So here I call American Health Imaging, Birmingham, Alabama. And although I had this scan done in 2019, this receptionist tells me that they don't deal with those doctors anymore. And yeah, I wonder why. I might actually know the reason. Tells me that I will have to go through another doctor, possibly have another MRI scan, and I paid $500 for this one already, in order for them to do some kind of procedure and have this scan looked at again. And yes, I do not believe the statement that I'm giving here is correct. I paid for this service, the MRI scan itself, and the radiologist report. Injuries show up in the pictures. The doctor did not acknowledge the injury. And then a bit of an argument ensues, and I was hung up on by this call agent from American Health Imaging. So prospective customers out there, clients and business partners, apparently they don't stand behind their work. Yeah, and I mean, you know, my experience dealing with this, runaround and excuses. You can see everything that happened to me regarding this issue. It's on my YouTube channel, My Medical Nightmare.
Thanks for calling American Health Imaging. This is Jessie. How can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I was a patient at AHI 2019. I had an MRI scan done. I had an injury show up in an MRI, and I got a doctor's report saying no injury was present. I need to try to talk to somebody about having this MRI scan looked at again, please.
So your doctor will have to request that. We can't.
Okay, I was told to call you guys to get in touch with the doctor, Dr. Angus Baird.
He doesn't work here no more. That's an old radiologist. We don't use those radiologists anymore. So again, like the doctor that referred you, or just a new doctor you're going to now, you could have them have a new MRI done, and they can do a what is it called? Yeah, they can have an addendum done.
Okay, well, I have a problem with the MRI that was taken, that I paid money to you guys for, that I got a report that said I had no injuries, and the injury shows up in this MRI. And I need to try to get in touch with that doctor, please.
Okay, so what I'm telling you is you can have your doctor that referred you to...
Well, I don't need a doctor. I'm calling you guys to get in touch with a doctor directly.
If you would listen, I'm trying to tell you that...
Well, you have to say something intelligible first, madam.
I'm trying to explain to you how you can have this done.
Okay, I was told to call you guys. I was told to call you guys, and you would get me in touch with the doctor. Alright, so to see everything that happened to me regarding my injury, please see my YouTube channel, My Medical Nightmare.
Thank you for calling American Health Imaging. If you do not know your party's extension, please press 9 for a dial by name directory. To reach ARANTSCOTT, press 1. The party you are trying to reach is not available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Trying to reach CEO Scott W. Arant. Was a patient at American Health Imaging, Birmingham, Alabama, location. 2019, I had a $500 MRI misdiagnosed by your doctor, Angus Baird MD. He told me no injuries were present, got the records and images. Several inch diameter anomaly appears in the cervical area of my neck beneath my skull. Almost died from this wound. And I need my original images re-examined and corrected, please. You need to do something about these doctors who don't know how to do their jobs properly. The facility will not help me. I called them in Birmingham. They hung up on me. Some child answered the phone, very immature. I called the radiological group of the doctor. They got 40 doctors on the payroll. They would not put me in touch with Dr. Angus Baird MD to have this corrected. Made a bunch of really lame excuses. You need to stop doing business with these groups. I had several doctors from that group misread other MRIs, X-rays, and CTs that I had done as well. And look forward to speaking with you, sir. Been trying to get in touch with you for many, many months. Nobody ever calls me back. Wonder why.